So, I heard you were doing a programming course online. What'd you think about it?
I don't know, I liked it a lot. It was really simple and straightforward, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool.
What about the content? Is it good? What language is it?
It's the Java language.
The other day I was trying to learn by myself this programming language, Java, and I was looking at if statements and I had some doubts, especially about condition statements. You see, I understand if the condition statement is true after the if, it executes the next lines of code, but what if it's not? Where does it go? And also that else if and else, I thought they're the same thing, but they're not.
They're more or less the same,
Mm-hmm.
as in that if it skips the first if, like it returns false,
Mm-hmm.
then it'll go on to the next one. But if it's an else if, you can specify another condition.
Oh, I see.
You could talk about putting it in terms of math. If the number is greater than 0, but you have a negative number, it'll skip that.
Oh, I
And
see.
then if you have a number that's less than -10, it'll skip that. Or
So else if is adding another condition. So you can have multiple conditions for it to be true or false, and then all else would be the rest of the conditions.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe what would also be a good idea to put at the end is how they started it with him like holding an umbrella saying if it's rainy, then I'll take an umbrella. If it's sunny, then I won't. Maybe end it like with the same type of metaphor, saying, now you know if it's rainy, I'll take an umbrella, and like maybe connect it with the if statement.
I don't know. I thought at the beginning how they used the metaphor was really like a good way to start as like a warm up kind of on like what you're gonna learn in the lesson. And I think it like after watching the video, it makes you understand. Kind of, I don't know. I think it enhances like your understanding.
And also makes you like connect it to your real life situation when you like thinking, if it's rainy outside, you probably want to take an umbrella, and when it's sunny, you probably will leave it home.
Yeah.
When it's like you connect it to real life situations, it's easier to learn things.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I think like the metaphors that they have is like a really good idea.
Yeah, like in the first part of the section of week 1, they used the metaphor of the calculator like really extensively. I didn't really understand why they used the calculator at the beginning, but then as the course progressed, I understand how they use like the results, the prints thing with the function, and then what happened with the outcome of the function, so they could visualize what happens behind the code, and not only what is printed on the screen.
Yeah, and it also makes you realize how much like code there is in real life. Like I don't know, like just using a calculator for a math problem, it's like so much stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you want to do the exercises?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what did you think about like the week 1 exercises? Now that we finished them.
The week 1 exercises, they got harder and harder as the course progressed, that's the point. So people get like the knowledge that they got little by little and then just put it all in together.
I don't know, I thought the exercises were really good, like a way to see if if you got the most important things out of the videos. I don't know, did you feel the same way?
Yeah, it also made you reflect
Yeah.
on like if you actually learned your stuff correctly. Maybe also be a good idea, as you said before, like putting other extra ones if you did it incorrectly. And also like some of the explanations when you got them wrong are also really helpful, so you understand what to do correctly next time.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, because actually sometimes I got like 1 or 2 wrong, and they didn't know why, and they explained it to me later, and I felt really stupid.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But then you didn't make those mistakes again. So.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's important. So you learn from your mistakes, so you don't do them again.
Yeah.
128.
128. Yep, that makes sense. So yeah, that's
Nice.
right. Awesome.
Okay.
That seems all correct, right?
Yeah. Okay. Do you think it'll work?
I hope so. Great.
Okay.
Wow, so press the run button to run. Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see how we did. We got them all right.
High five.
Finally.
Okay. Oh, also in the end when they used the blocky thing,
Oh yeah, it
blocky
didn't work.
exercises-
Did it work for you? I couldn't get them to like stick together.
Oh, I don't know. It worked for me. I don't know. I thought it was really cool because then
Like Scratch.
yeah, and you don't have to worry about like the syntax of the
Yeah.
actual of the statements you're trying to make the program do.
Yeah, because you don't really know all the syntax, so you can't write out the code. So it's a good visualization for other students who don't know how to type it to put it together, and they'll probably implement it later on when they're actually writing the code themselves.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I thought it was really good, so that then the users can like see how coding actually works, and they can make their first program without actually having to know the syntax of different like, statements and stuff.
Yeah, it was also fun to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it also shows like the creativity you can have with code and coding and stuff like that. I don't know, I think like learning to program is not only like fun and interesting, but it's also like a good way to parallel kind of what you're learning in other subjects.
Yeah,
so.
and also it's also a very logical thing to do.
Yeah.
In the sense of how a computer thinks. Like you go step 1, step 2, step 3. So you don't really have to be the smartest person to do programming. You just need to know how to deal with logic and solve problems.